So now let's walk through the toys that are recommended for stage 4 here. Now, music toys are always a wonderful option because they nearly always have some kind of tool. And so any kind of music toy would work, but I'm going to show you my favorites. I love this lollipop drum. And if you haven't seen this before, it's just so enticing for kids. You know, it's not the regular kind of drum. They can hold the drum part with one of their hands and then their little mallet with another one. We certainly could have used this before now, but it's a super fun option for kids. It's great if you have more than one kid because you can have more than one mallet. And so I'll link the additional mallets when you start to look at the post with the toy links on there, because this is a super way, again, that I think, we're not talking about this today, but it's a great way to help kids learn how to start to recognize other kids. And even though we're in solitary play, we always want to kind of be looking for that next little rung up, which would be, the parallel play, where you notice that kids notice that other kids are there too. They're not necessarily playing together yet. So this would be a wonderful thing to even facilitate that and move that along and get ready for that. I also love this toy for late talkers who are in this stage of play but who aren't yet talking. And of course, we're going to use our nouns here for our keywords with drum and with stick and with music. But you also want to use other words that I call play sounds, or those words that really kind of come before regular words. So these are sort of sound effects. So words like boom, 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 or tap, 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 or any other little word that you would come up with. And so when we're working with late talkers with this, again, we are working on the play skill development because it drives cognitive development, but at the same time we want to meet them where they are language wise. And so for kids who aren't talking yet, sometimes we like I just said, we're still going to use those nouns and those important labels to teach them receptively and expressively, but we need a lot of these play sounds because they're novel and they're motivating, and children who aren't great imitators tend to repeat these kinds of words first. And so get yourself some little verbal routines going where, and pair it with an action, so that every time you're doing, like hitting the drum with your stick, that you're saying boom, 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 so that a child begins to link that together. And again, he marries that verbal routine with the action that he's doing in play. And that can be so helpful for kids who have not yet learned to consistently imitate.